1, 2, 3. Good afternoon. We're here at Fusion 360 LLC. Today we're going to cover PG31, one of our exclusive products that's very important for pollinating crops and important for bloom time nutrient applications. So one thing we want to cover is what is Fusion 360 PG31. PG31 is one of Dr. Tom's exclusive products. He tailor-made this product specifically for bloom periods in any type of crop. It could be annual, perennial, tree crops, row crops, anything of that nature. And it's got some really neat science behind it. So one thing about Foliar PG31 that's essential for bloom periods in any crop is it's a balanced blend of carbohydrates, and it's got key catalysts for during the bloom period to help with the plant's metabolism during that time. It also has present solutes that are essential for increasing isoosmotic pressure, and we'll go into a little bit more detail about that. Very important during bloom time to help prevent diseases such as brown rot or soft rots, or any type of rot you might get in the instance of heavy rain or high water periods. So what's the goal with PG31? So when we're looking at bloom time, we have the flower, and during that time it's a lot of tender tissue that's coming out of the plant. So one of the goals is to help increase the isoosmotic pressure, or the pressure of the cell, so it has more turgidity, or it's stronger. It's got more solutes inside where it can withstand a heavy rain and it won't allow it to burst. Typically when cells burst on either the flower or on the ovary or pistils, when you start seeing some of the diseases. Some of the common ones are brown rot during bloom on almonds, or sometimes you might have a blossom end rot on tomato crops. Sometimes you might have basic like anthracnose or other type of diseases you see during bloom. On any prunus crop, it could be cherries, it could be peaches, almonds. So that's kind of the goal with PG31, is to help increase the cell's content, to help prevent or help create that isoosmotic pressure. Here's a diagram of a cell wall, and it's just kind of to show what we're trying to do is help strengthen the inside portion of the cell wall, or the inside of the cell with higher solutes. That could be minerals such as potassium, phosphorus, calcium, some of the key catalysts or micronutrients such as zinc, boron, and those are all found in trace amounts in PG31. But also the sap, or the carbohydrate content, is what we're trying to increase. It's got PG31 has a unique carbohydrate package that the plants can readily absorb during bloom time. So that's also essential for creating that higher solute content and preventing cell burst. So like I mentioned, some of the cell membrane structure is important. PG31 also has key ratios of calcium and boron that help bond with the cell wall. During bloom time, the flowers are rapidly reproducing new tissue. Sometimes it's just flower, or it could be a flash bloom on almonds and you have a lot of leaves being developed. But the calcium and boron in the PG31 is essential for the new cell structure and new apical meristem growth. So that is also present in PG31. So this is important when considering proper pollen tube formation as well. So other than just helping with the tissue integrity, we also want to help achieve the best pollination possible. So the calcium and boron present the ratios present in PG31 will help with the pollen tube formation, and that's also a key benefit to applying PG31 at bloom time on any type of crop. Here's a diagram on isoosmotic pressure and basically what we're trying to achieve. So when you don't have some of these solids like the carbohydrates or some of your cations such as potassium, sodium, calcium, and phosphorus in key ratios, you end up with a cell that might easily burst, as you can see on the far left. But what we're trying to do is increase the solute content, so the cell's more turgid. It could withstand higher water content on the outside of the tissue and it won't allow it to burst. So that's also the key benefit to PG, having the cations along with the carbohydrate package that helps with this scenario. And here's also a diagram on the pollen tube formation. As I mentioned, the calcium and boron, along with all the other key nutrients in PG31, will help with the pollen grain germination, and it will help with a proper set of pollen of the pollen tube down to the ovary. So this increases your chances of set on any type of crop. So the better the pollen tube formation, the better the pollination, the better odds you get a better crop. So that's PG31. It's very, Dr. Tom put a lot of effort and selected key ingredients to help form this product, and it's been very beneficial. So that's PG31.